I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the terrorist attack in Manchester, England. First of all, I'd like to give my condolences to the 22 people's families who lost their lives and the scores more who were injured by this barbaric act. Secondly, I want to see if there's anything that we can glean from this horrific act that may keep us safer when we are forced to go into groups of people or crowded areas. So let's take a look at this news broadcast and we'll talk about it.
Who was there? Josh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi there. Okay, just tell us what happened, Josh. What you heard.
So basically, she finished on that song, Dangerous Woman. The house lights came up, everyone started to walk out, and we heard like a really like bassy bang. There was only one bang. People are saying there was two. We only heard one. And then all I can remember is just everyone. It was absolutely hectic. It was unreal. It was something out of a film. It was like everyone was just charging towards the doors. I said to my friend Beth and Tamar, and there was a little girl standing next to us. I just told everyone to get down, and everyone on our side of the seat got down onto the floor. And then everyone just was running out as fast as they can. When we got out, there was a couple of people covered in blood. There was someone having a fight. I think the reason why a lot of people are panicking and covered in blood is because everyone ran out so fast, and there was just like, I think people were getting like hit off walls and stuff like that. But yeah, it was quite scary.
Yeah.
If you listen to the gentleman, he talks about being in the midst of the crowd and hearing an explosion, and people began charging towards the exits, running into each other, slamming people into walls. This is the first thing that I picked up on tactically or survival-wise. When you're in a large group or a large crowd, you want to stay around the edges of it. You want to know where your exits are and your clearest paths to those exits.
I mean, we've been showing a little bit of the footage from inside the arena, Josh, while you've been speaking, and we can see thousands of people there desperately trying to get out, probably through the exits there. Clearly a sense of panic and hysteria.
Yeah, it was. I've never been in a situation like that ever in my life.
Whereas it's great that we have this footage from the event happening, I see this as another potential endangerment for the person who's filming it. Instead of exiting, this person is standing there with their phone, videotaping what's going on. What if there had been another suicide bomber there waiting for the crowd to erupt?
It's like a lot of people, I know a lot of people always say like, oh, it must be like really thrilled. It is the most horrific and terrifying thing that can ever happen to a person. It's like I will never forget it.
Yeah, I mean, some eyewitnesses are suggesting that people have been injured. Have you seen anything that might suggest that?
Yeah. So when we first came out the door, there was a guy covered in blood. He was standing really casually as well, which was really bizarre. He was like, I think he cut just above, just under the middle of his eyebrows, like where the middle of his eyebrows are. He was, and just down there was covered in blood. There was that, and there was also a woman outside who looked like she'd been hurt. She was on the floor. That's my friend saw her. We saw two people altogether, but we don't know how many altogether were hurt.
Right. So you're confirming that there have been injuries as a result of this, but it's unclear just how serious the injuries are.
I think what the injuries have come from are people trying to get out as quickly as possible, and they've been hurt in that.
Okay.
That's what I think they are. I don't think it was, well, I'm not going to say I don't know because we don't know what it was. Sure. Initially we all thought it was a balloon, then people would say it was the sound speaker going, like blowing, but we just don't know really what it is.
So what do you think? Did you pick up anything other than what I said? I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments below. So until next time, this is Dan from Dan's urban survival and prepping. Take care of each other and be careful out